So, JP decided to start off right this year. We have a new Evocation festival, and we haven't had one in a while. Yeah, I can't even remember the last time JP had an Evocation festival. And luckily for me, the one servant I have been waiting forever actually finally got released through this. Kiichi Hogen. I really enjoy this character, just their design and like their kit in general. They were always held back by their battery and the fact that you couldn't have Appends unless you at least got her to bond 11. It might have actually been even more because you don't get serving coins. Yeah, like you don't get serving coins. Let's see. Previous. Yeah, bond 10 would only be at 80. So you had to go like bond 12. Oh. Yeah, before you had to go to bond 12 just to get Kiichi's Append. Thank God they changed the Append system. So even if you didn't go through Evocation, you had to, like, I think now it would have been bond 10. Yes, bond 10. Bond 10 and you would have had Kiichi's Append. But now you don't have to worry about that. You can just buy your Append from the shop. Kiichi also was always able to do black rail looping. However, even that required having the Append unlocked, which is why I'm bringing it up. Now, her battery is set. She doesn't even have the wonky setup anymore. Do you actually need Append? No, as long as you max out her second skill, which just got buffed. So, let's start talking about Kiichi. 9.4k attack, 11k HP. Like, it's solid. Like, she's a welfare and a farming welfare. It's a good thing that her attack is decent. It could be 3-star level. They could always make a servant's attack 3-star level. It's just people are gonna be upset about it. I am gonna just be happy this is like at a good number. Obviously if you grail her, her level 100 is pretty on par with a 5-star, so the fact that she's also MP5, if you don't, because of Valks, I definitely wouldn't say like she's a grail target, but if you do really like Kiichi, not the worst option you can grail. Like, she is super solid. MP charge 0.56%. Sergeant is assassin numbers. 3 hits on quick, 4 hits on art, 3 hits on buster, 4 hit extra attack. So this is lacking. Her arts card also I think is a little lacking for there only being 1, but most of the time Kiichi she hits the quick break points like fairly easily. Yeah, just like as an example, Black Rail double Scotty, she hits 57%. So yeah, like this is also on sabers, so if she's fighting riders, this number goes way up, or this number goes way up, and she has far more leeway where she doesn't need to hit overkill immediately like she does here. It's lucky for Kiichi that she's quick, so her arts card, like base refund not being that good, she's expecting to be critting on it. She does have double buster, double quick, so again, that's why in here I chose double roller Scotty. In farming, you still are gonna pick double roller Scotty as much as I wish there is a reason to mix and match Scotties. Not really so much in farming. Boss fights, different story, and it depends on the deck. But yeah, her deck is good for ruler Scotty. Simple as that. First skill, 30% quick up, dodge 2 attacks 3 turns. Again, this is a pretty standard skill these days. You see this on arts a lot. Summer Reese has it on arts. I think Summer Kama has it too. So nothing really to say about this skill. It's a good skill. Or it's a decent skill. Second skill is what got buffed. So originally this battery was only 20 and the star weight was for 1 turn. The only thing they not the only thing, but they didn't change the star weight. They did give her targetable crit damage along with a targeted 30 battery. So Kiichi can be used in multi-core. She's not the worst at it, but she's definitely not going to be the best. But a 30 battery is a 30 battery. Usually this is what Quick needs if they loop just a little bit under 50. They just use their battery to pop up. Yeah, no, this is what Kiichi needed it to Black Rail loop without needing Oberon. Because the way you had to do this before, Kiichi needed the Append unlocked, which is, for a lot of people, they're not leveling bonding a welfare all the way to like 12 plus, unless they really, really like that welfare. I think I've only bond 10 2 welfares. So yeah, like trying to do Kiichi when Kiichi wasn't Black Rail looping definitely would have been more of a struggle than right now because she can farm for herself. I saw people saying that Kiichi is going to be like a crit support. It's like kinda, but like 30% just isn't enough to really call yourself a crit support, in my opinion. I think that was Miss that says it. Again, that's his opinion. I think like I would use this more on Kiichi herself and give it to someone else. But again, that's my opinion on it. It does depend on the node and what you're trying to do. But I personally don't think Kiichi's best role is going to be multi-core. I think this buff is just more so she can do it. Yeah. Third skill, 20% attack, 20% MP gen. So third skill is selfless. First skill, selfish. And second skill, it's up to you to decide. But yeah, Kiichi now has everything that you need for a quick looper. MP gain, hard buff, and a 30 battery. Is the MP gain just a little bit low? Yes, but this is a normal charisma at 20%, and this is like an added effect added on top. Could this be buffed? Absolutely. Are they going to it anytime soon? It literally took them like 3 years to buff Kiichi. Like, when do you think they're gonna buff her again? Not until we get another story involving Ushio Akamaru. I don't think we're gonna get another buff for Kiichi until like Yoshisune comes out. Which, I mean, possible in part 3, but that I can't see it happening right now. Not this year. Maybe though. It might be because there's a Yoshisune is coming out this year. Because they didn't buff Iris. They sure as hell weren't gonna buff the Valkyries because they do not need the help. But yeah, Kiichi, with this, I feel Kiichi is in a much better spot. On my tier list, I had her at EX, and that was mostly because there is no AoE quick farming welfares and like for assassins, and like Kiichi does loop really, really well, especially for a class. Again, usually they gimp refund for farmers against their effective class if they're assassins or riders, because they're fighting the most effective class for refund. But like, again, as you can see here, Kiichi is looping above 50% against low HP night class, and even at higher HP, she's still hitting around 50. So like, even just showing here, triple Scotty or double Scotty Oberon, both of them can work here, even type neutral. Obviously, I didn't test against Berserkers. That wasn't my intention for this. If you're fighting Berserkers, I would probably just Buster Farm it, where you don't care about refund. Shit. All right. On to passives. Sargen up 6%. Magic resist EX 25%. Debuff resistance. Territory creation arts up 9%. Appends. you can finally buy all of these. Absolutely, for mana loading, this should be your first priority with Evocation leaves after you get the extra MP copies and the Ascension. But Evocation has... It's been so long since Evocation, you probably have a lot of the material. Like, I think on both of my accounts, I have like 11,000. But I also hoard, and I don't just buy or try to like just upgrade a character. I try to hold out for surprise evocations like this, because right now I have to buy almost every character that just came out, because the only one I had was Velx. But yeah, after this on JP, I probably don't... I have all the welfare, so I'm not going to be struggling anymore like I am right now. Anti-Archer, it is what it is. Skill reloading, it's not really a priority, because quick, again, doesn't usually involve cooldown reduction. Yeah, but again, you can buy all these things. It's just always, this is going to be your last prior. Like, get 4 Appends and then go from there to see if you want to get more. Right, MP. 7-hit AoE quick, removes defensive buffs, ups quick performance before damage for 1 turn, base 10, up to 30. Her MP is just generically good. Unfortunately, there's no super effective, but I think slamming a super effective on Kiichi right now, when she's as accessible to level as she is, I would be hesitating buffing her MP and giving her a super effective. I truly would be hesitating on this. That's the wrong button. Yeah, already. Oh, that's Ushi. Yeah, so already her MP is damn close to Ushi, who I think has an MP buff. So at MP 1, she's almost matching a servant with a buffed MP. Yeah, I know it is Assassin Ushi, but that still is something I do want to point out. Yeah, like, her base damage isn't that far off. Oh yeah, no, they're not buffing Kiichi's MP, because then she's pushing into the 5 stars. Yeah, if they buff Kiichi's MP, she's just like way too close to Hyunjo and Koenshaku. Oh no, sorry, Kashin Koji and Hyunjo. I just said the same character but in a different language. Yeah, so MP5 is here, and that is literally on par with Kashin Koji, that already has the super effective mod in play. On this site, they cal Kashin Koji with having bound activated instead of not activated. So that's the reason Kashin Koji's like numbers are up here. So yeah, again, Kiichi's MP is matching a character that has a super effective mod on, not power mod, super effective. Right? I'm like 90%, yeah, I'm like 90% sure. Kashin Koji. Yeah, super effective bound. So yes, Kiichi is not a servant. I think they're gonna buff her MP. No, definitely not, because that would, yeah, the base would be 23,000. That would literally be matching 5 stars. So could it use a buff? I guess, but I would definitely say no. Like, yeah, no, I think Kiichi right now is fine. She truly is like a gold. For me, she's a gold standard. Yeah, mat's level, not terrible. This is a storm pod mat. This is a storm pod mat, and I think all of this is storm pods. Actually, one second. Yeah, I'm just gonna check on my Chaldea app while I go through this. Bond C, quick performance up 10%, and PGN up 10% while she's on the field. Appends. I haven't really looked at this. Ox, Spirit Root, Mirrors. Okay, her Appends are a lot more things you'd need to keep your eye on. Yeah, statistics, wine. Where are you? There. Requests. No. Okay, so wine is not a storm pod node, but I'm pretty sure everything up until here you can get through doing storm pods. If you like quick, you should definitely try using Kiichi, especially if you don't have Konshaku or Hugh and Joe. There are only 2 AoE quick assassins, SSRs. Kiichi is a free MP5. So if you need an AoE quick rider, assassin, Kiichi can be your person. And yeah, again, she also has double buster, double quick. So if you just need an assassin to do to kill riders using double roller Scotty and not worry about loot farming, you still can do that too while using your MP to help gen stars. Right. So that's my thoughts on Kiichi. I'll update all the tier lists at the end of this month. So there's after Extra 2 comes out, like January 29th, 30th. That's when I'll update all of them. So hope you enjoyed. I want to actually go get Kiichi on JP, both accounts. I'll see you later. Peace. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed, drop a like or sub. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.